You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was the Rack and Tours. Sunday Driver, that's new, Jack White, and Brendan Benson. And before that was XTC, Statue of Liberty. That was a birthday request for Jared. We have Jesse Joe Stark in the house, on the box. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good. And Linda Perry.
Why you sound so whispery today? You have your sexy bed voice on right now.
Shall I get it up higher? I don't know. I'm getting over flu. Maybe that's what it is. I don't have it. It's
God.
gone, trust me. But I think it's lingered. The vocal cords have lingered a little bit. And we got Thomas, Jesse Joe's guitar player.
How's it going?
And songwriter.
True.
Is that it?
What is your last name, Thomas?
Hunter.
Hunter. Thomas Hunter.
Thomas Hunter. That's a cool name.
Thanks.
Should be a movie star.
I agree.
Or porn.
Also agree.
Thomas Hunter. Back with a vengeance.
Tom Hunt.
Uh-oh,
Sleazy.
it's a bit close to the
That's
other
sleazy,
way.
yeah.
Oh, dear. How's it going, man?
Who are you asking?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
But you were looking at me, but I felt you were asking her. Go ahead, Jesse.
What's going on, Jess? Well, you've been on the road, right? You've
Yeah.
been playing a lot with the vaccines.
We just got off tour with the vaccines in the UK, and it was really fun. And
How
now
many
we're here.
shows? You did a lot, right?
We were with them for 2 weeks. We played like 10 shows, I think.
Yeah. And how did you like sunny England up north?
We've been in England so much, and I really love it there, but it's really depressing. It's so cold.
It is so cold, and it
I
rains a
couldn't
lot.
wear anything cute. I was just layered
Yeah,
for days.
yeah, it is. It's pretty tough.
But we played really beautiful venues, and
Yeah.
their crowds are so fun,
Yeah.
and they were receptive. It was a good tour.
Do people like you? Because you're opening up for the band that people have gone to see. So how do they receive you when you play?
It's interesting. We were one of 3 this time, and they showed up for us, and they were pretty cool. The crowds changed. It was like young girls, and then it turned into bros, but they all get pretty rowdy, and I feel like I knew how to handle that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just kind of played with them, and then yeah, they seemed to like it.
Yeah.
They show up more than people in in LA and on the West Coast and everything. People don't really show up for the opener.
Yeah.
But they're
yeah.
like, and they said, I got a lot of feedback of, we don't research before we go. We like to be surprised. A lot of the kids said that.
Yeah.
And they were happy.
What was your plan like? They're pretty popular in England, and they the
Yeah.
vaccines.
Yeah.
So were you playing like what, 1,200 seat club type places?
Yeah, 1,200 to, I mean, the Roundhouse is what, twice that or something?
That was the biggest
yeah,
show.
Oh,
it's
okay.
We
anywhere
finished
between
there. That was
two,
the biggest one.
You played the Roundhouse?
Yeah, and Paul
Ah.
came.
Cookie?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was cool.
You played the Roundhouse. That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's a classic old
Amazing.
venue.
Mm-hmm.
Love that place. So you're back now, and you're writing some songs. You got a new manager, I heard.
I do. Linda and
Managers,
Carrie. Yeah,
yeah.
Linda and Carrie.
That's the guy I met, right?
Yeah, Carrie Brown. Carrie Brown and myself a couple of years ago, we, I think like a lot of people were just venting our frustrations of, the music business and how managers don't manage and labels don't label or, develop or do anything. And we put together our company called We Are Here. And I think we are actually here, like almost, besides Dorothy, before that I was talking to you about it when we first started. But it's been over 2 years, and now we manage artists. We have a label. We have a publishing company. Jesse Joe showed up, and we just loved her. And there was something extremely confident about her. And then what was really, this is not going to sound good when I say this,
Cool.
but it totally is. It's like I feel like Jessie is at her worst right now. That's how talented I believe she is. Like her worst is most people's best, and that's what's exciting for me is when we were talking and just watching her in the studio the other day. It's like she's just really a big thinker. She's got big plans. And that, to me, is what Carrie and I look for in an artist, like someone that has a bigger vision than we do. You know how when your manager or your label has a bigger vision than your artist, there's a problem there. But she is not shy of vision and having the dream. So I'm excited about watching her grow. And so
Yeah.
I'm really glad that we're in this position to help explore the possibilities.
Yeah, I've watched her grow
Yeah.
since she was not even around.
True.
You know, and what I've noticed in the last, I don't know, last year, she's come out of her shell. She's a late bloomer, but she's really, you know, she was doing it for a long time. I'm like, come on, let's go. And she never seemed to come out of her shell. But I don't know what happened, but a little while ago, she kind of she came
I think
out.
it was us, the new managers.
No, it was before that. It was before that.
Damn it.
I think it was my band.
Is
to
that
be
what it
honest.
was?
Yeah.
But you got all bold and you're all like moving now and you're looking at the crowd. I remember you never even looked at the crowd. You put your hair in your face.
I think I just got over it. But
Thank God.
my entire I'm so shy, but I mean most artists are, but I don't know. I've come into my own body.
You know, Chrissy Hine wouldn't even have anyone in the studio when she first started singing.
Really?
Wouldn't have anyone around in the studio, just the producer.
So
It took her, you know, I mean, she was,
yeah.
and, you know, Chrissy Hine, for Christ's sake. You know, but that's what she was like on her first couple of albums. She wouldn't have anybody in the studio, just the engineer and the producer, because she was so insecure about her voice.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bitch, but
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
So what's next then with the new management company? You're going to write some new songs and stuff.
we've been writing.
Yeah.
I went to Linda's studio the other day, and it's beautiful. And we played around. She brought some cool players, and we all played around and jammed. And Thomas and I wrote to it, and it was one of the hardest songs I've written in a long time. So I'm excited to see the end result, and then we're
Yeah.
just gonna keep writing, I guess.
Yeah. I went on iTunes this morning and looked what was on there of you. You only have like singles on there, right? You don't.
I've
have,
been releasing a single a month for the past year.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting doing it that way because I'm a slow grow. It's like it's been a nice way to present songs to my fans so I don't overwhelm my presence because really people's attention span is so slim anyway.
Yeah.
But I think I'm ready just for myself. I'd like to release a body of work and kind of the same but a little different and more grown up at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jessie Jo Stark, if you want to find her on Instagram, right?
That's my Instagram handle.
How do you spell Jessie?
JESSEJO.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't forget it.
You don't have. I noticed you don't have anything that EP that me and you did up on there. Is it? You don't like that? You don't.
I love it. My old management begged me to remove it so I wouldn't confuse anyone, and that's actually the first time I've really listened to anyone, and I'm
Yeah.
quite pissed about that move.
What do you think about that, Linda? Do you think that's a good idea?
Well, I didn't. That was pre Linda and Carrie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even think you've heard some of those.
I have not. I feel like for right now, I think Jessie is
Moving forward.
and it's hard to go back when you're moving.
Yeah.
She's moving quick now,
Yeah.
and I think that what we were hoping to do is, because she has been on this, I'm going to do it however I want, and she's kind of not used to Carrie and I going, no, I don't think you should do that anymore. So we're learning our rhythm.
Yeah.
She texts me funny things, and I don't know what she's saying, and she keeps on saying, we'll learn how to, communicate. I'm like, I don't get it. It's like the text lingo.
Ramen emoji.
Yeah, or emoji, ramen emojis. I didn't know what that means. But apparently
Not
it's
the old,
Thomas.
not the old eggplant.
Yeah, it's Thomas and Jessie's favorite emoji. But I think right now what's important is that she's in this very important period in her life right now because she is really discovering, you're really in a discovery zone. And I think she wants to absorb more information. And I have to tell you something else about you, Jessie, is she's a worker. You know, she works. She's very ambitious, motivated, driven, perfectionist, maybe to a fault of not, you know, closing off the brain because she gets obsessed and fixates. Maybe a little OCD over there. But, you know, what's really great is, like I said, she's operating at 20% right now. Like now, it's if you've seen her your whole life, watch how fast she's going to grow now compared to what you've witnessed in the past.
Yeah.
Like she's about to grow so quickly, and it's people like Carrie and I, you know, that are going to help her because our energy is going to, you know, push her and have her raise the bar. And that's kind of what's important right now in general in music business. Raise the bar, you know, stop settling.
Settling for less.
Settling, not even for less. It's
That's
just
some
settling
big
for
words
nothing.
there. Big words, Linda.
Thank you.
I hope it comes true.
It is. It's
I
coming
trust
true
you.
right now. Dude, you know I'm your gateway to the future. I'm telling you right now.
I know.
Shit is going down.
Uh-oh. She did the naughty
I
word.
did the poo-poo word. I'm so sorry.
Let's play a song. Let's play Mystery. When was this recorded, Jess? When did you do this? Was this recent?
A year ago?
Oh, a year ago. Okay.
I'm really bad
Those are
with
the same
time. I say
sessions that you were
everything's a
in
year
on.
ago.
Oh, on
You did
Vox, yeah.
Dandelion.
I did
Yeah.
Dandelion.
Yeah.
Din, 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 din.
Okay, we're here with Jesse Joe Stark, Linda Perry, and Thomas. We're going to play a track called Mystery. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS, with my guests Jesse Joe Stark, Linda Perry, and Thomas Hunt, porn star, ex-porn star.
I'm changing him now, too.
I thought we changed it to Hunt,
No, it's Tom Hunt. If you're changing it, it's Tom Hunt.
the porno name.
Yeah,
Hunt.
or the movie star name is Thomas Hunter.
I call him Noodle, but whatever.
Okay,
That's
but
right.
there was a big movie star who just died recently, Tab Hunter. Remember Tab Hunter?
Tab Hunter, yeah,
Yeah,
from the 50s.
yeah. Look at all this attention you're getting, Thomas.
It's the most I've gotten in the last year.
So that was the Velvet Underground. The Kinks. What song was it? Shangri-La. Okay, Shangri-La. That was the last song we played. Then we played Velvet Underground, Sunday morning. Joan Jett, Crimson and Clover, Pretenders, Stop Your Sobbing, which was written by who? One of you guys. I know who it is. It's a quiz. Stop Your Sobbing. It was written by Ray Davis.
Really?
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I had
Two
no idea.
Ray Davies songs
yeah.
in this.
It was a Kink song.
Right.
Then we had Jesse Joe Stark with a track called Mystery. Yeah, and here we are. We're going to perform live now.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to chime in. There's a lot of there's a lot going on though in that on that chorus, right?
Just sing it. You can do it.
Well, you got to get in on it
It's
too,
two,
man.
and then
I'm going to be back here. I don't want to show off, though.
Well, I know you can. I know you can belt it out.
One take.
So let's put a bit of reverb on it. We're going to perform a song called "Breakfast with Lou" right
Not a
now.
long reverb, just a
Yeah.
short,
Keep
Okay,
out of
I
it,
don't-
kid.
She's managing, producing.
Sorry, well, because I hear the radio and you put these long reverbs on and there's a...
Who does? We don't have a long reverb.
All right, well, I'm hearing, I said radio puts long reverbs on, so just saying, a nice little short decay will be
Is
fine.
this fine? But we got it on now.
Oh, I don't have my headphones on. I trust. How's
Oh,
it sound,
man.
Thomas?
It's
Perfect.
fine. Let's
Okay,
go.
great.
Too long. Not too long. Not too short.
Great.
Okay, now this is on an EP.
Yeah. Our
What's-
last EP.
What's the EP called? Does it have a name?
Dandelion, I think.
That's the name of the EP.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this song's about Lou Reed.
I know it's a great song, and it's mainly about your dad, right? When you used to meet him all the time.
Yeah,
in
he
New
used to
York?
go to St. Ambrose and have breakfast or lunch or whatever
Yeah.
with him. And he told me that story, and I was like, I need to write it as if I was there.
Yeah.
So, and he has that little plaque in the Chrome Heart store. It says "Breakfast with Lou" in
Yeah.
silver on the floor. So
Yeah.
this is my ode.
Yeah, it was. He liked your dad, and Richard couldn't figure out why he liked
Yeah.
it. But he used to wear a lot of chromats as well, though, right?
I don't know. I don't think I've met him.
Yeah, I believe he did.
I think he
anyway.
did a leather jacket, which is why I mention it.
Yeah. All right, then. Here we go, then. We're going to perform this live with Linda Perry, Thomas Hunter, and Jesse Joe Stark. Anytime.
Same bleach, same steez, same old blue jeans. I wanna have breakfast with Lou. Same face, same place, same old good taste. I wanna have breakfast with Lou. See the sunrise, light his lonesome face. He takes a walk down to his favorite place. He nods to the waitress, another Sunday, honey, hello. And when the city gets loud, he comes to cool it down with me. Same lips, same kicks, same old leather zip. I wanna have breakfast with Lou. Same look, same walk, same old slick talk. I wanna have breakfast with Lou. We sit down at the velvet booth in the back. Lou orders his pancakes double stacked. He starts talking, he's telling me all about his paradise. He's got a rock and roll heart, and he tore it apart for me. Same freak, same creep, same old dirty streets. I wanna have breakfast with Lou. Same dreams, same fiends, tell me what it all means. I wanna have breakfast with Lou. He speaks low when it's loud around. Takes advantage of that quiet sound. I keep wondering what he's thinking about, and why he's talking to me. And at the end of the scene, throws on his JJD, takes a look at me, and leaves. Dark shades, black suede, just another perfect day. I wanna have breakfast with Lou. White light, white heat, Coney Island backbeat. I wanna have breakfast with Lou.
Boom.
Make me a deal and make it straight.
You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox, KLOS. That was Free. That was a track called The Hunter, dedicated for Thomas in the studio. Before that was Roxy Music, Virginia Plain. And then we had Jesse Joe Stark performing live, doing Breakfast with Lou. Yeah. That's on an EP called Dandelion on iTunes. And bada boom. We got any junk, Mr. Shovel? Nothing. You got some shows coming up in April.
Yeah.
Yes. With Lauren Ruth Ward, April, and then June 19th at the Terragram Ballroom with The Heavy.
Damn.
Didn't he produce your last few songs?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Dan Taylor.
Dan the
we just
man.
went to. You met him.
Yeah. I'm
That's
terrible
you.
with names, though. I know he loves me.
Well, you and I are in his kitchen in Bath, a Polaroid of us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he took one down
Yeah.
and the studio. Are we doing anything? We're just going to the Duke. Have you got something to say? No. Nothing to say. Okay. Are you guys not going anywhere, are you? Right this minute?
No.
Okay.
Why? Is something going to happen? Is there a big surprise?
No, we're going to visit the Duke, then we're coming back.
Pizza.
Is that okay with you, Mrs. Perry?
Yeah.
Mrs.
Are you Mrs. Perry?
What? No, I'm not Mrs. Perry.
I don't bloody know.
I'm just. There's no Miss. I
You're
don't.
Fred
I don't
Perry?
Know,
What
put
are you?
that in I'm Linda Perry.
Linda Perry,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
it.
And Thomas Hunter. And Jesse Joe Stark. We're going to visit
I'm
the Duke.
Linda Perry.
We'll be right back. Thank you.
I know.
You're listening to Jonesy's
Cher,
Jukebox.
but with two names.
Excuse me, I'm on the air right
Well,
now.
you should have caught that because.
What
it
did you
was
say?
funny.
I was listening to something else.
I said Linda Perry is like Cher, but with two. And she said, that doesn't make any sense. And I said, but does it?
I don't know what that means. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS with my guest Jessie Jo Stark, Linda Perry, and Tom Hunter. And
Sex Panther.
that was The Faces. That's All You Need. Man, this is tough. Then we had Pato, See You After the Dance Tonight. That was dedicated to Thomas again. He's a fan of Pato. You're getting all the love, Tom. I don't mind.
Appreciate it.
I don't mind because you're a good guitar player and you're a good songwriter with Jess. And
Are you saying that he's not without her? Is that what you were just implying?
no, I think she's the best.
Because you said
he's the
with
best.
Jess.
He's the best guy that she's had writing songs with as to date. That's my question.
This
That's
is a really great. This is going really well for me.
I know.
See?
Just look after me later. Linda Perry, who do you think? So, what do you think of these big stars like Lady Gaga? And do you have an opinion or you don't?
Okay, well, I just have one tiny one. Little monsters are going to come after me. It's not. I don't have anything against big stars. Obviously, it's great. I actually have a very positive response. I think that, right now what's going on is a lot of people are working different angles. It's not about just the music anymore, which as a music lover, and that is who I am 24/7, I wish more of the focus went on the music. But we're in this time, now in these days where there's more angles to work. You have to work your, I'm an actress, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I'm a brand, I'm all of it. Everybody wants to do everything. So I think for me in general, with the big artists that are doing everything, I'm more of the believer of pick one thing that you're great at and let's see what spawns from there. But I just feel like everybody's focus is what is going to get me the most attention right now.
Yeah.
And to me, because of that, the music has suffered severely. Again, going back to what we talked about earlier, the bar has been lowered because everybody is just trying to do everything.
Just wants to be famous.
So imagine this: if you want to be an artist, a songwriter, an actor, a mogul brand, you're giving 25% to all of that. So imagine what 100% does to one thing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Big stuff happens.
Yeah, but then you write good songs, and then you want people to hear them. So
Yeah.
you got to do you got to put on different hats.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
that falls in the category of being an artist and a performer. Like you write your songs. I mean, that's what artists should do. Like that shouldn't be, hey, I also perform good. That's not just another thing that you pop on. It's like you should be a great songwriter. You should be a great performer. You should be good at that.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's like a lot of artists can't go out on tour because they're not good at it.
Right.
Bottom line, big.
Meaning you can get away with murder in the studio.
You
but
can
when it
get
comes
away
time,
with anytime any artist wants to come, wants me to work with them. They send me their demos, and I don't listen to them. I make them play in front of me live, and I tell you right now, half of those are out the door.
Yeah. Well, that's just in general, though. You're always going to get. There's always, since the beginning of time, there's always 90% that's toilet and 10% that's actually real talent. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, that's been since the beginning of time.
Yeah, but 90% used to be really great. You're flipping the numbers because 90% a long time ago, every artist that showed up on the radio or on tour and all these big shows, they were great. There was it was more greater numbers in the talented. Now it's flipped. It's hard to actually figure out who really is talented right now because there's so many things to hide behind. So I think the numbers of saturated of a bunch of things that shouldn't be in our way, A lot of obstacles are in the way of the good stuff.
And you think that's down to like social media?
I don't know. You
Part
guys
of
weigh
it.
in.
Part of it.
Well, you know what? Jesse's age group right now, like, I'm 54. I come from a different place.
Yeah.
You are in the millennial area. Like, you tell me.
I don't know. My brother and sister,
Talk in your
they're 15.
microphone.
All right. They're 15.
She just gave us attitude, by the way, on
Because
air.
I always do something wrong.
It's okay.
They're 15 years old and they really love listening to whatever my dad's playing. So I feel like my age group, I'm 27, we have a smaller, we're not as open. Like, I've noticed that the teenagers now are like, they're bored. They want to feel. They don't just want to be told what to listen to and top 40. They're looking at old music more than ever. Than when I was in high school, I feel like everything was just being fed to us. And I mean, I was listening to what my parents were playing, but now I've noticed it more that people want to feel angry and feel something when they hear shit.
Yeah, don't.
And they don't believe.
Did you just swear?
That's not a bad word,
What? Toilet?
is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Is it a bad word?
Yeah.
I really don't feel like that's a bad word, but
That
okay.
insert the poop icon.
Who raised you?
Poop emoji.
Oh, sorry, poop emoji. See, I'm 54. I don't know.
I lost
the
my train of
icon
thought.
to me.
I think we should change that whole can't swear thing, but we'll talk about that.
Okay. I'll run it up the
talk to
flagpole and
whoever
see
you
it.
Yeah,
talk
just
to about
just
that.
run it. Just run it up. I don't
Well,
know.
most young people.
People don't want to be
listen.
lied to.
I get
People
it.
are seeing that it's kind of all the same. You're hearing a
The
lot of the same
mainstream
things.
is
Yeah.
rammed down your
But there's
throat.
so many bands and a lot of these. I've been listening to a lot of new women that have come out, and I really believe what they're saying, and I've been into it more than ever.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, that goes back to what I was saying. I feel like the kids, the young, the under 18 right now is having a different experience, and it's more like what our experience was.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel the music is going to be raised, and the art is going to be more, well crafted and more thoughtful and with purpose. I think everybody's done with the what is this for? There's no purpose in here. So that was great to hear that your sister's like that, because my partner Carrie Brown, his kids are exactly like that. They want to listen to Traffic and Free and then Taylor Swift and then Brazil 66 and the Clash. Like, they're all over the place. They're taking in the information. So right now I think it's a very, very good time. It's probably the most positive I've seen with the rise of the new artists.
Yeah.
Do you think that mainstream is not good then? Like, like The Voice and all them kind of shows. Do you think that that's negative?
Oh, I like The Voice.
Okay.
This girl Chloe Kohansky won 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
I don't watch it anymore, but she won, and she's a badass. But I can't wait for her to put out a record, because I
Yeah.
feel like whoever's her management's the problem with those shows is when you win, I think they push you in the direction they want. So you're kind of in trouble because you can't make the music
and
you
you-
want to make. That's my only problem with the show, but it did give her the platform, and now I know about her, and I think she's an amazing singer.
Yeah.
So
Well, you're
I just
basically
wish-
owned as well, right?
You're
with,
owned.
With
So
that.
that's the issue for me, but I do love that it gives them a place to go, I guess.
Yeah.
But on the side note of that, the con of that is it's giving a voice and bringing people that would never, ever, they're not stars.
Yeah.
Right now it's like if you watch The Voice, I mean, there's not many people you can remember from that, and then the judges, it's giving them a voice, them a platform to sell whatever it is they're selling.
Right.
The winners on The Voice
Right.
are the judges.
Yeah.
That's why anybody wants to be
Yeah.
on there. It's the
True.
judges want to, they want to make. They're making bucks.
Sell their
man.
own brand.
Yeah, they're
stuff.
selling their own brand. They're in a chair selling. What a cush job. Get me on that swinger chair. I'll sell a brand. But
Yeah.
it's like, I think that but then it also introduces a lot of people that are not really stars.
Yeah.
That, like, well, I want Bowie back. I want Iggy Pop. I want Velvet Underground. I want Janis Joplin, Patti Smith, PJ Harvey, Courtney Love. Where are those people?
Well, you might
You
be
know?
finding them, but a lot of other record companies, and they play it so safe. They don't get the opportunity to.
Yeah.
People don't have the.
Well, they don't see
That's the
it.
cool
They
thing
don't
about the
see there's a
internet, though.
market for that kind
Yeah.
of music.
Well, that's why I'm super happy with what Carrie and I are doing with We Are Here. We are looking for those artists. We are finding them. And I don't want to work with somebody who actually needs me as a songwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I want that to be a collaboration and kind of fun, but not oh shit, let's sign this person and let me just do my thing to them.
Yeah.
And you
You
care.
know?
Like I've seen your space. Like your gear is real. There's nothing is trickery. And that's
There's
what.
no trickery.
And that's how we do it. We don't like people will come up at shows and be like, that made me feel this way. And it's like because there's no laptops on stage.
Yeah.
It's like 5 people playing instruments, and that doesn't happen all the time.
What do you say now?
No, we just got to plan what we're doing.
Oh.
We're going to visit the Duke in a minute,
Oh.
and then you guys are leaving.
Oh, great.
Ah.
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't mean, oh, great. I meant, oh, gray times for me to leave.
You are too much, man. You are too much. I thought I was doing
It's
you guys
gray
a favor.
times.
Thanks for coming in.
I love being here.
Thank you.
I know you do, Jess.
I really do.
Some
Hire
people
me.
appreciate coming on the show.
What?
We all do.
Yeah.
I want to give you guys a little visual. When I walked in today, Steve was wearing a baby blue windbreaker of some sort, a
Camouflage bucket hat.
fishing hat, I think, and what a concert laminate,
Yeah,
hanging.
lanyard of some
Lanyard,
sort.
yeah.
Yeah.
Looked
And
like, yeah.
Hot pink Jesse Joe Stark T-shirt.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Also.
So
I'm still wearing
yeah,
that.
Like
it was
hilarious.
quite a visual for me because I've never seen you with like that much color before, or just that kind of, in that kind of attire, should I say?
I wear colour quite a lot. You just don't see me a lot. Plus, it's raining. That's why I had the
I know,
fisherman's
but it was
hat.
really good.
You're
I loved it.
pretty.
I loved
Yeah.
it.
You're
You did
so
look pretty.
pretty.
Well, listen, thanks for coming in, darling. And I appreciate you coming in and for your time. And that was a good... Linda Ramone texted and said that was a good... She said it was good
She approved?
when you did Breakfast with Lou, yeah.
Linda.
Oh, that's great.
So we're going to visit the Duke. When we come back, we'll have a little bit more rock and roll. Thank you.
On the next Frosty, Heidi, and Frank.
It's the most controversial.